welcome back to another episode of Two Effers, and today we're gonna have another cooking video. Now, it's getting closer to that time of the year. You know, every you go to HEB, you go to Walmart, you know, you look online, all you're seeing is pumpkin this, pumpkin that. You know, it's almost time. It's almost time, ladies and gentlemen. So today I got an interesting video for y'all. Today we're gonna be making candied pumpkin. It's a Mexican dish. It's a Mexican candy, really, and we're gonna be making that today. And it's, you know, it's a tradition, and a lot of times well, from what I remember and what they've told me, you know, my grandma and, you know, my grandpa used to tell me that it's a dish that you serve Dia de los Muertos, and that's coming up in November here pretty soon, which is, you know, roughly translated Day of the Dead. That is when, you know, we celebrate and remember our past loved ones, and, you know, those people that we've lost over the years. And you make your ofrenda, which is your offering. You know, a lot of times it can be a table or a shelf. You know, you put pictures of your loved ones up there, things that they like, little toys or food or donuts or pan dulce or stuff like that. But this is a tradition that we do here in our subject. Now, this is a big boy. You know, let me get a good look at this boy here. Look at this. That's a big boy right there. And we're gonna be cutting this up in more usable, workable pieces, and we're gonna be getting this boy ready for cooking. So stay tuned for that, and we'll come back with the ingredients here in a minute.
A few moments later.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, so we're back. We finally was able to, you know, gather all the things that we needed to cook this pumpkin up. It was kind of hard, you know, it just kind of spread out all over the place in my house right now. But okay, so this is what we're gonna be using. We're gonna be using 2 cups of brown sugar. 2 cups of brown sugar. And we're gonna be using about 4 to 5 cinnamon sticks. Now this is really important. I like using the sticks. You can use ground cinnamon if you want, but honestly, you're gonna want to get the good, you know, cinnamon sticks. That's the key right there. Cinnamon sticks. We're also gonna be using 1 star anise. Star anise. All right, you're just gonna throw 1 in there because that's kind of an overpowering taste. And some whole cloves. So I'm gonna put about 3 or 4, maybe 5, depending. You know how much pumpkin we actually have to work with. Now it's a big boy, so we're probably gonna maybe do half candied, and then the other half I will actually puree to make empanadas on a following video. So stay tuned for that. If you all want to see an empanada video, you know, click the like and share and leave a comment saying empanadas. So if y'all want to see an empanada video, like, share, subscribe, and comment empanadas, and we'll make an empanada video. So right now I'm gonna mix all the ingredients together. Hopefully we have enough here. So I'm gonna be using this red mixing bowl to put all the stuff in, because that actually has to. Oh, and don't forget, we're gonna be using about 4 cups of water. And the reason why we're using so little water is because the pumpkin will actually, as it reduces and renders, it will let off its own juices, and that'll, you know, get all lovey-dovey with the cinnamon and the sugar, and it's just gonna be, it's gonna be sexy, man. It's just gonna be sexy. And so we're gonna be doing that for now, and we'll add all that to the pot, and then we'll start cutting this up. And then we'll go ahead and add that to the pot. So as I'm going to be going through this right now, we'll be adding the water to the pot, so you don't have to worry about that. So we're going to be doing 2 cups of brown sugar. I don't know about y'all, but I hate working with brown sugar because that stuff, that gets everywhere, honestly. And this bag, I think I got about one and a half maybe. No, about 1 cup. We got about 1 cup in this bag right here. We're gonna throw that in there. 1, That just sounds like a bad night of beans right there. But okay, we got about another half in there. We're gonna empty that out in there. Nobody ever said there was a problem with too much brown sugar. Let me go ahead and get rid of this trash right here real quick. I have a trash bag here somewhere, but I lost it. And this is about another half a cup, so we have about the 2 cups right there. Maybe a little bit less, a little bit more, but we're gonna work with what we got, Okay, so that's your 2 cups of brown sugar right there. To that, we're gonna go ahead and you're also gonna need a good knife. You're gonna need a sharp knife for this. And I'm gonna be using a potato peeler to peel the pumpkin. They say it's easier. I don't know. We're gonna try that out. So we're gonna go ahead and get 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna put 4 sticks of cinnamon in there. Now we're gonna go ahead and add the star anise. You only need 1 in there. These are very, very potent. Oh man, the minute I opened that, smelled like Christmas. Let's get a good one. That one's broken. Ooh, Lord have mercy, that smells interesting. So we got 1 star anise. We're gonna throw that in there. And then we got the cloves. We're only gonna put like 3 or 4 in there, Maybe 3, 4, maybe 5. Oh God, that smells awesome, guys. So here we go. We're gonna throw about 5 in there. Now we're gonna go ahead and let that sit for a minute. You don't really, it's not gonna matter if you mix it up or anything like that. We're gonna put that off to the side here. You're gonna need a big bowl to put that pumpkin in. And I'm gonna go ahead and get some gloves, and I'll be right back because we're gonna get hands to shoulders in this pumpkin right quick. Stay tuned. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. We ain't got some gloves, so let's go ahead and let's kind of situate this pumpkin over here. Let's situate this big old boy. I'm gonna go ahead and move the camera a little bit so you can see the pumpkin a little bit more and see what we're doing here. Now I'm gonna put this over here. So these are normally kind of hard. So a lot of times people cut around the stem. I'm gonna go 1 line this way and then 1 on the other way, and then I'm gonna try to flip it and cut it and put the lines to meet. That way I don't have to cut directly into this. We'll go ahead and go this way, so that we can cut this big boy in half here. Oh Lord have mercy, that one. I'm also doing this left-handed, and there we go. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and do that to the other side. Try to meet lines up here. If we're lucky, it'll just snap open. So yeah, we'll just cut this boy in half real quick. Like I said, we're gonna probably do half candy and the other half I'll puree it for empanadas. Like I said, if you want to see an empanada video, go ahead, like, share, and subscribe, and comment empanadas, and we'll see if we can't get a video on that. Okay, we're gonna flip this boy over, and we're gonna find the lines, and we're just gonna join the lines real quick. Can't find the other one. Okay, I found it. So we're gonna come in through here, and we're just gonna meet up in the middle, so to speak. Now, you can do this with your kids, but like I would suggest parents is let's handle the knife. So I mean, there it's our pretty much. We're gonna go ahead and split it open. Let's move that. See what we're working with in here. Oh, nice snap. Oh, the smell, bro. The smell is fire. So okay, here we go. Of course, we're gonna have to get all this out. Now, I'm not gonna get rid of the seeds per se, because I'm gonna actually try to do something with those later. I'm not exactly sure, so don't quote me on that. So we're gonna go ahead and, you gotta clean that out. Try to get all the membrane out and all that. Clean it out real good. We're gonna need a spoon. So I forgot my spoon.
Later.
Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So I got a bag here, and I got my spoons. So we're gonna go ahead and empty out. Well, you know what? I think I'll just use my gloves. And what we're gonna do is we'll scrape out the membrane with the spoon. That way, it'll be a lot simpler for us here. So, well, actually, I think I'm gonna have to use the spoon. It's pretty stuck on there. Just so we can scrape everything out real well. But yeah, if you got kids, have them do this part. They get their hands dirty a little bit. This is a great thing to do with kids, and they learn a little bit of the heritage and all that good stuff, and I mean, it's just fun, to get dirty. Yeah, I mean, this is a very old tradition. Oh man, it's way in there. We might actually make all of this candy because it's actually it's pretty thin. You know. Oh, that smell though is wicked good. Smells like pumpkin pie already. I don't know. Well, what is y'all's take on pumpkin pie? Like, a lot of people, I know they don't like it, but I actually like me a good pumpkin pie. Especially if it's like homemade. Like I'll eat me a pumpkin pie from Walmart or HB or something like that. We're not sponsored, by the way. And but like a good homemade pumpkin pie, man, with a scoop of vanilla ice cream, a little bit of whipped cream on that. That's magic. You just, I don't know. It's alright if you leave a little bit of the membrane. That's gonna look real nice when it's crystallized, cooked down. It's gonna look real pretty. Now, if my memory serves, I think this is technically called calabaza intencha, but I'm not exactly sure. I'm gonna have to get back to you on that one. But I think that's what it's technically called, calabaza intencha. You know, but I might be wrong. If you know, please. If I'm wrong, go ahead and correct me in the comments. Give me ideas, guys. I'm willing to try just about anything. You know, cooking wise, anyways. Like I said, this is a very old Mexican tradition, and it's basically used to help celebrate the Dia de los Muertos. I mean, this is just a fall favorite. Basically, you could get a handful of it. It's a fall favorite. This is one of those things that it's that time of year because the pumpkins are just getting off the vine and all that good stuff, and it just I mean, I wish you guys could smell this right now. I mean, it's not even cooking yet, and it smells good. Like it just smells like fresh pumpkin. It's like kind of like those candles you buy. I got them all over the house actually. And normally like this time of year, I like my house to smell like pumpkin or pumpkin spice or whatever that. You know, that day I saw one that was pumpkin latte or some odd nonsense like that. You know, that's a little too much for me, but a little too bougie. But I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it did smell nice. Ooh, a little straggler there, but we got it. We got it. So yeah, like I mean, like I said, I'm saving these seeds for another project that I'm thinking about doing in the near future. Hopefully, I'm able to clean them up and dry them and put them away and see if I can't plant some of these seeds next year. You know, just to see if any of them take. I mean, if I were just to get one pumpkin, I would be happy. You know, just see it growing. You know, there's always that. Hey, how big can we get that pumpkin? You know, like I think we pretty much got it. We pretty much got. Like I said, it's still got a little bit of of fibers inside, but that's fine. I mean, that's more than fine. You can use that. So, like here we go. It's all cleaned out, real nice. Look at that color. Isn't that color beautiful? Like this. I mean, that's like the epitome of pumpkin orange, isn't it? So let's get the sticker out here. Now I was gonna go ahead and okay, let's get that stuff off. So okay, so now oh Lord, I almost lost it. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut it down in smaller, more easily maneuverable pieces, so that I can show you more or less the size that you want when you're making these candies. I mean, it doesn't matter. Some people have big old chunks and all that. But for me, like if you put it in smaller pieces, um, it's actually cooks quicker. I mean, obviously, right? Because there's not that much service. There's not that much surface uh, to work with. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and cut it into smaller pieces so that I can get the outer part off the skin, and then we'll chunk it up, and we'll go ahead and move to the pot, and I'll show you the cooking process on that one. So let me. I'm gonna go ahead and move this big old chunk over here to the side, so that I can work with this piece right here because it's smaller, and then we'll go ahead and bring that other piece so that I can do that off camera. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you like how we're gonna do it here real quick. Where's my knife? Ooh. Houston, we have a problem. Okay, we got it. Ooh, Lord have mercy. I'm just dropping everything today. So, okay. Do that a wipe down. So we're gonna go see this little knot right here from the stem. We're gonna go ahead and cut that out. I kind of didn't want to because I don't want to waste any of this pumpkin, and there's like a good chunk stuck to it. Oh, but yeah, we'll get it out here pretty good. We pretty much got it. Yeah, we got that. So okay, we're gonna cut it in half. Let's put up a fight, ladies and gentlemen. It's like the prom date on back in high school. It's gonna put up a little bit of fight, but then it'll get up. Whoa. Okay, so we got it in half. So we're gonna go ahead and cut that again. So what I'm gonna do is I don't know if I should half this piece out too. Kind of like a yeah, we'll go ahead and half it out. We're gonna come in this way. Y'all be very careful with it. It is slippery, and you don't want to cut yourself by accident, of course. Luckily, you get down the middle, and then you can just pry it open. So pieces of you're gonna do pieces like this where you can work with it real easy. Lay that down on the side, and then I'm gonna cut that down the middle. that down the middle, put that over yonder. And we'll go ahead and cut that again down the middle. Now we're gonna come in with if I can find it, let's shoot it. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. I had it, then I lost it. Excuse me. Yeah, I can't find it, guys. Oh, here it is. Everything ended up underneath my trash bag. We're back. Get your potato peeler, and we're gonna go ahead and peel these just like you would a potato, you know? Let's try to get, look at that. Oh yeah, that was a good idea. That's gonna work a lot better. So I'm not gonna show you all of this. I'm just gonna do this one piece, and then I'll do the rest off camera, and I'll bring you back when we're fixing to cube it up and put it in the pot. So I'm gonna do this part right here so you can see more or less what it's supposed to look like, you know. And then we'll do the rest off camera, just so you know. I don't want anybody to get bored with it. It's like, oh god, he's just, y'all are gonna go get a Happy Meal and then come back and like, man, he's still peeling that thing. So yeah, that's all you want to do. Just, you know, peel off that outer skin, you know. There we go. There you go. That's what you want it to look like. You know, let me show you a contrast. See? That's what you want it to look like. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm going to go ahead and finish peeling this, and we'll bring you back when we're about ready to cube it up and cook. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. So we went ahead and cut up that half, and I was going to do the other half right now on video, but like I said, I'm going to be using that to make empanadas on another video. So I went ahead and cut them up, and this is what you're going to be looking like for pieces about this big, you know, a good sized chunk. You know, some of these pieces are a little bit bigger, like these triangle end pieces, they're a little bit bigger, but it doesn't matter. Because that just means, you know, it's going to be a better helping when you get put in the bowl. So we're going to go ahead and, this is ready to go. It's already cut up. This is half of the pumpkin right here. And I want to say that weighs about, let's give it 6.5, maybe 7 pounds of pumpkin right there. So, like I said, we have all of our ingredients in this red bowl here, which is the 4 cinnamon sticks, 1 star anise, 5 cloves, and 2 cups of brown sugar. And to that, we're going to add 2 cups of water. We were going to do, I think I had said, yeah, we're going to do 2 to 4 cups of water, something like that. I think we're going to be good with 2, maybe 3 cups of water, because I thought I was going to make the whole pumpkin, but right now I'm not. So for this amount, I think 2 to 3 cups of water will do it just fine. Because like I said, it is going to render its own juices, I guess you could say, and it's gonna add more liquid volume to it. So we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna move the camera so that you can get a better look at what we're doing, and then we're gonna cook it for about an hour and 30 minutes, more or less. An hour and 30 minutes. We're gonna cook it for about an hour and 30 minutes, and then I'll plate it up and show you how we eat it. It should be good. So stay tuned for that, but we'll be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so here we are. We got a good sized pot here. And to that, I'm going to add, I went with 3 cups of water. And I'm sorry, I don't have any pouring cups, but we're going to do 3 cups of hot water. And then our 2 cups brown sugar, 4 cinnamon sticks, 1 star anise, and about 4 to 5 whole cloves. We're gonna throw that in there. Get all that in there. And from that, we're gonna give that a stir right quick. We're gonna mix that up real good. Make sure all that gets incorporated. Ooh, it's already smelling good, guys. So we're gonna go ahead and get that all incorporated. Now we're gonna go ahead and there's no science to this part really. We're just gonna get the pumpkin. Oh Lord have mercy. Look at this. Look at all that. Look at all that pumpkin right here. We're gonna go ahead and throw this in there already. You know, well, not throw it. Let's go ahead and place that in there because we don't want to splatter and, you know, burn ourselves, make a mess, all that lovely stuff. There's some good sized pieces in here. But yeah, I mean, there's really not much to it. It just, you know, it takes a minute to cook. And so I'm saying about an hour and a half. You know, you can come and check on these and, you know, mix them around a little bit, make sure they all get coated with the glaze that we're making. Basically, we're making a glaze. And this is basically going to steam. You know, so, you know, that's why, you know, you don't want a whole lot of water in there. Just enough, you know, so it'll create that steam. And like I said, this is gonna cook for about an hour and a half. And what it's gonna do is gonna render all its liquids and juices out. And that's really is what's gonna make the glaze. You know, you're gonna get that really strong pumpkin flavor, you know, and I wish you could smell this in a couple of minutes when this gets going. The smell is gonna be absolutely amazing. So we're gonna go ahead and put this here. It's gonna start cooking. And probably about 30-45 minutes we'll come back and I'll show you how it's going and then finished product. And the moment you'll all be waiting for is a taste test. So you all stay tuned. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. If you want to see that empanada video, make sure you put in the comments empanadas. And we'll go ahead and do that for you. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so it's been about 30-35 minutes. We're gonna come, oh Lord have mercy, that was hot. So we're gonna go ahead and give this a stir and see how we're doing here. Let's see. Ooh. Oh yeah. I mean, I know it's hard for you to tell, you know, because of the steam, but it smells awesome. So we're gonna give it a stir here and let all this incorporate. It's starting to get actually kind of soft already. See, oh, there we go. Let's see, there we go. You can kind of see it now. Let me go ahead and pull this out, or you can look at that. That looks really pretty. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So we're gonna go ahead and give this another stir, and the next part of the video will be the taste test, so stay tuned for that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, well, here you have it. This is the finished product. I wish I had a prettier dish to put it in, but that's pretty much all I got for now. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna plate this up and we're gonna do the taste test. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so we're gonna go ahead and do the taste test. I got my bowl right here, and we're gonna grab a couple of pieces. That's a good chunk right there. Chunk. There we go. We got a couple of good chunks in here. Oh, it smells good. And normally, like some people, they'll eat it with milk in the bowl, or me personally, I like it with a scoop of vanilla ice cream on top and a little bit of whipped cream. Let's go ahead and that's on the money. It's not overly sweet. You can still taste the pumpkin. It don't get no better than that. It don't get no better. Let's go ahead and let's go for a second one real quick. See how that goes. Oh yeah. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Remember to like, share, subscribe. Remember to write empanadas down in a comment in case you want to see an empanada recipe. And once again, thank you for coming, and we'll see you on the next one.